favorite time of the year.
That's right. We can be complete idiots in silence in electric cars. That's the most insane temperature drop I think I've ever experienced. None of the new EA units work at all in this cold. I'm just posting on Twitter about it, of course. Service due 143 days ago. Oh boy. I don't even know where my other Leaf is, my red one. Gotta find it. Hello and welcome to another Kyle Connor YouTube channel video. A little bit more of a vlog style one, but one that maybe we'll find interesting because I'm pretty excited. It's supposed to get down to minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit here tonight. Really freaking cold. But right now it's like almost 50 degrees and sunny out, so huge temperature swings. But this means we need to prepare for the cold and specifically make sure all the cars are at the right state of charges, that I'm actually going to be doing experiments. We have to put cars all around different places in the area, different charging stations, because I'm going to be doing charging tests, range tests, efficiency tests all night tonight and all night tomorrow night. Most importantly though is our Sprinter is not engineered and rated to go that cold.
No.
Not without the heat running. We've had it in minus 12 in Wyoming, and it was fine, but we kept the diesel heat. We have a diesel burner running the whole time. And so now we're going to put it in indoor storage at Colton's. Yes. Because I just don't want to deal with frozen tanks, and everything's empty, but we haven't actually winterized it this season because we want to use it.
Is everything empty?
I emptied all the tanks.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I figured we'll just put it inside. 50-degree bay, much better than minus 20 for it. It's the most expensive vehicle we own. We should probably take care of it. 100%. So that's what we're gonna do. You're gonna drive over the new Leaf.
With those spicy
We
wheels.
didn't buy it. It's the one that we picked up in the previous episode. And so you're gonna drive that over to Colton's, and I think we should film a video with it. And that'll be that. So let's go drop the Sprinter off as step one, and a lot of cars to move around throughout the day. This is going to be freaking awesome. I just ran the Model S through the touchless wash. Paint's still looking pretty good, but on the way back, they had just started putting the chemicals down on the roads, and I had no option but to drive through it. And yeah, just nasty, nasty stuff. So leaving the Model 3 here, Alyssa's hopping in the Leaf. I got the Sprinter warming up, running over here. I got the cable to keep the batteries topped up because they're actually dead right now. I don't know what happened, but I got in the Sprinter and it showed 0 voltage, not 0, but like 10 volts on the battery. I'm like, oh boy. And they're lithium and they shouldn't be left completely dead and frozen like they have been. So I'm just gonna put the battery heaters on in it. Has a battery warmer, manual switch, preconditioning, and we'll charge it over at Colton's. Couple things we need to do. Service A is overdue. It's actually not. That's incorrect. We've been having, we've had 3 oil changes so far at 30,000 miles, but it's due for another one. So maybe we've had 2, one at 10 roughly, one at 20, and now one at 30. So it needs an oil change. I don't know why it says the coolant is low. We need to look into that. It does it only when it's cold and then it goes away. Starbucks ready to go. Sprinter needs a full deep clean. You can see the batteries over here, right there, showing completely dead. Not good for it. Let's get on the road, bring it over to Colton's, having a meeting over there with some guys from a detail company who want to do some sponsored stuff. Cool with me. So let's rock and roll. And we are just ripping over to Colton's. I can see it right down there. It's those green buildings. Man, this Sprinter beeps at you every time you go even near the line. But what a great driving machine. I really need to get this out more, make some more videos, adventuring with it. I just need to get the oil changed, needs to get detailed, needs to pretty much get everything going. I can see the batteries are charging, the blue lights are flashing, so everything should be good. I think it's all healthy. I just am glad that I got to it before too long. It's been a few days of it sitting, so I think I left it with pretty high state of charge, so it must have drained pretty fast. Very weird, but I don't think it sat dead for too long. So off we go over to Clear Detailing. I think we're actually putting this in one of his buddies' bays over here that's heated, that's open. And yeah, we'll see how much room he has. Maybe I'll put some other cars in there too. Put the Lexus in there, I don't know. I think the Lexus is fine in the cold. That thing is engineered to be a beast. So yeah, let's go see what the situation's gonna be like for this, where we're gonna put it, and that'll be that. And here we go, pulling the Sprinter into this garage. Keep it nice and warm. I hope they have a wall outlet. Looks like they do. Wow, this is super deep. Dang, this is perfect. And it's heated. Oh, this is going to be so good to keep this thing Warm, nice empty garage. Maybe we should pull the Lexus in here as well. I think I might actually. I'm just gonna pull this all the way up so we have room to put other stuff in here during the cold. Hell yeah. And we're not even paying for this. I don't know whose this is. But thanks to whoever is letting us borrow this, Colton's friend, I guess. Sweet. And there it is, all tucked away, plugged in. It's going to take 2 days and 13 hours to charge up, but I have it set to the lowest charge level, and so it'll just do a nice slow charge all the way to full. And yep, thanks for arranging this.
Sure thing.
Hey Alyssa, take a look at this over here. You see those mountains up ahead with those clouds?
Yeah, you can't see much further.
Can't see much further. I think that's the big storm cold front coming in.
It's coming in hot.
You excited?
I don't really have the proper winter gear right now, so I think I'm just going to be hibernating the most time, but I know you're going to drag me out to help you film.
Yes, we have to move a lot of cars around.
So I'm going to be freezing.
Yeah, but it's 50 degrees right now. It's nice and warm.
Yeah, and the sun's out. So.
Sun's out. It's really nice, but up there, I don't think it's 50 degrees.
All right, Bob, I'm here to be your 1,000th subscriber, and it's officially 1,000.
Refresh it.
Let's refresh. And 1K. There you go. Congratulations from all of us here at Out of Spec. We can't wait to see where your channel grows too.
Oh man, just an hour later, the storm's rolling in, the wind's picking up. Gotta break out the jacket. Gotta get the big jacket out. Oh yes. Oh, it's gonna be a cold one. Damn. Okay. Actually, let's go start up the Lexus. I'm just going to take it for a drive. I'm going to get the smart car on the charger because I think it's sitting at about 40%. I just want to juice it up to about 80% for the super cold. And then we got to start moving cars around so we can shuffle them over for experiments. I want to do a Chatamo experiment with this and my old Leaf. I don't even know where my other Leaf is, my red one. Got to find it. Let's go start up the Lexus. Hasn't been started in weeks. It's starting to get cold. Let's see if it even starts. Hey, old man. I hope you're ready for this cold start. Oh, wait. Wrong key. Got to use this one. This one in. Accessory mode. Headlights off. Whoa. That was my hand. 33 degrees. Man, did it just get cold. Oh, my God. Starts up. No freaking problem at all. Check VSC. Huh. Off. Good. Don't know what that's about. Ooh, a little smelly this morning or this afternoon, but no smoke. But I could certainly smell it. That was an aggressive cold start. There she is, running a little bit. Nice. So, let it warm up for a minute. Definitely needs some fuel. I think I'll take it over to the gas station and fill it up. And, yeah, I'm not going to drive it when it's really freaking cold. Even now, it's just dropped 3 degrees. Crazy. It's getting so cold so fast. It's just insane. You can literally see it in the sky. That's the cold. That's the warm. So, I'll just leave the door cracked a little bit here. Okay, let's go grab Alyssa. I think I might put this, I don't know what I'm going to do shuffling-wise, but basically, I think I want to get that off the street. And we got to start moving cars around for shuffling. It's getting real. It's getting real cold. Let's turn it on. Ah, nice old Model S. It's at 40%. Service due 143 days ago. Oh boy. Well, I don't really know what kind of service this thing needs. Into drive. All right. It's showing it can do full regen, but it has been warm. So I bet the battery is warmer than ambient at the moment. Let's back it in. Got the backup camera up here. Best turning radius in the world. Okay, let's get it on the charger, shall we? Zooming backwards. We gotta go hard this way. Back it all the way up. And I think I'll charge it up to 80%, something like that. In the park. Nice. And just literally a couple minutes later, the car still hasn't even finished warming up. It's gone from 33 to 21. I mean, we just got hit with a blast of cold air out of nowhere.
And you can see the difference kind of in the clouds, but
I know,
it's coming in. It's coming in hot.
Yeah, I was just showing them that. Anyway, let's just take this for a little drive because it hasn't been driven in a while. I was thinking I'd go fill it up at the gas station, I don't think I want to stand out there to fill it up.
Oh God.
Damn, it is so windy.
It's
and
windy.
So cold.
So cold.
So we should start parking cars at the charging stations and everything, getting everything ready. My plan is to leave both Leafs at the Electrify America station and the Tesla at the Loveland station. And then I'm going to take the Rivian and do some efficiency testing tonight. I also want to do a video with your e-tron versus a gas car to see how long they take to warm up the cabin. But I think I want to use a new Q5 from Audi from that. So I should go over there and ask them if they have one that I can just have the keys to for the night. We won't really need to drive it, but this thing is just a rock solid piece
The
of
wind is
machinery.
just like, this is almost like, it's kind of eerie.
It's like a fire. Remember when we had all the fires here a couple years ago?
Well, that's when we decided to move here.
Right. I don't know why
Middle
we
of the
thought,
fire.
oh, wildfires, let's move here.
We were pumped.
Yeah.
And
That was like headlights on at noon.
Yeah, it was really bad, really bad.
But man, this thing just rocks, doesn't it?
I mean, yeah, the
Look,
seat
15
bumps.
degrees now. It's
What is it
dropping
on my
like
watch?
crazy.
It says 41 on my watch.
It's definitely not 41. It might be 41 on the other side of town.
I don't know.
Man, everyone's in like ripping mode.
Nobody's
Crazy.
getting home to make their soup.
Let's hope we don't lose electricity.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
it's like-
we got two separate places now.
I know, I gotta make sure the garage is fully closed and the heat's on for the Range Rover. The Sprinter's in the heated garage. The Smart will be charged up. And we'll do experiments with the other cars. I think I'm gonna leave the Model S on a 110 outlet to see if we even can charge overnight.
I doubt it.
Or if it just gets too cold for it.
Yeah.
We'll
I mean,
see.
isn't there some type of like protection at that?
Yeah, it
weather?
won't charge if the battery's too cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if the wall outlet's enough to keep the battery warm. At some point, this extreme cold will overwhelm it. I think we're still calling for minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well, should I unplug my e-tron?
No, leave your e-tron plugged in.
Okay.
It's at 80%.
She's just hanging out.
Yeah, because when I pull it out for the cold soak thing, I mean, we can even do that tomorrow night because we get 2 nights of this. So that we can do that tomorrow. Man, look, everyone's exhaust is coming out cold. It was just 50 degrees. We had the windows down earlier.
Yeah, it was sunny.
And now it's 11. That's the most insane temperature drop I think I've ever experienced.
Yeah, and it's just really, really like super dry. It's just like a total different.
Yeah, it could
Climate,
be fire
maybe.
risk. Dry wind,
Dry wind.
fire risk.
It's cold.
I don't know if cold probably doesn't help with the fire.
I was trying to think about that, but I didn't really know either, so I wasn't going to make a comment to make myself sound stupid too.
I know less than nothing about fire,
Yeah.
just that I don't really like it. You like fire, but I do not
Yeah,
like
I'm a
fire.
pyro. I love to play with fire.
I hate it.
Ever since I was a kid.
Wow.
Explains a lot.
Just amazing how much this has dropped. 20 degrees in pretty much this, in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that before, ever.
And it's so hazy out.
Wow.
I mean, the camera actually picks up more of the clouds than I guess I can kind of see, but it's like a brown gray.
Yeah, it's crazy. This storm just like popped on us. 20
But
minutes ago.
But no
it was
snow.
50
But look,
degrees.
you can see right over there. It's still
Sunny and
like nice. It's sunny, and then over here.
Well, yeah, I'm just going to dry this a little bit, just let everything come up to temperature, and then, just gentle cruising. It hasn't been driven in a long time. I want to make sure the battery's charged and everything's good for it. We're still dropping 10 degrees right now.
Drop it low.
That's right. All right, the smart car should now be charged up a little bit more. I was actually trying to figure out where all of my stuff is to hook back up, scan my Tesla for some experiments with the Model 3. But this is charged up to 71%. There's no way to actually set a charging limit on this, so I think 70% should be fine. A little bit higher than 40, totally fine. So yep, we'll leave this at 70% state of charge for the cold snap, and it can just kind of live here in the garage, or driveway, excuse me. Good luck, little smart car. It's been through pretty cold temperatures before, actually. I do worry about the battery pack on this, though, because even when it's freezing, it still allows regen. The Rivian should be at 70% already, but I'm just gonna plug it in case I need to precondition it for some use or another. Yeah, it's already green, it's not charging anymore. So all good there. We're gonna start shuttling the Leafs over to Electrify America, and then we're gonna shuttle this over to the supercharger. So we'll have 3 cars sitting at charging stations. And what are you doing, Alyssa?
I'm trying to sign back into the app.
Oh, you gotta sign back into the Tesla app.
Yeah. I don't know what email it.
It is now 6 degrees outside, heated steering wheel, heated seats on. It really doesn't feel too bad yet. It's almost just like it's a shock how cold it is. Tesla's all preconditioned. This one, we're gonna actually drive gently. We'll get there hopefully around 20% state of charge is the goal. And yeah, let's just do a little gentle cruise. We'll put it in eco mode actually. I really don't want to leave it with less than 20% battery. Of course, it's a review car meant for testing. So yeah, but I don't want to be too hard on the battery pack. I think 20% for a cold soak test is a reasonable amount of energy left in there, especially on a brand new car, especially one that's as well tested as the Leaf in cold weather. You just really get the sense of like cold northern. It feels like Norway. We were just in Norway and Finland, and it was really cold over there, minus 12, minus 15 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. And you always get this look in the sky when it gets really cold, and definitely feeling it here. So, yep, no winter tires on either of the Leafs, so I'd prefer to get them over to the charger before it snows. The Tesla, the Rivian, the e-tron are all on studded Nokian winter tires, which is good because we actually might get some significant ice after this cold blast, so I'm glad we have studded tires. Wow, the fog around here is looking pretty crazy. I'm honestly not sure if it's clouds or smog or a mix. Anyway, we're down to 3 degrees, so just gently going. I've never seen a Leaf get such bad efficiency. I do have the heater ripping, but I don't have it set on full high. I just have it set pretty high. But yeah, I think we're gonna be arriving to the charger below 20%. So I might actually juice it up to 20 and then let it cold soak. That might be the smart thing to do. Plus, it'd be kind of interesting to see if we have any phantom drain or capacity loss due to colder temps. I should also put Leaf Spy on this car. Anyway, lots of fun testing to do. And man, just cannot believe how quickly it got cold here. Alyssa's in the Model 3 right behind. All good. We have arrived over to the Electrify America station. It looks like there actually is a car charging. Curious to see how they're doing. 15% state of charge, so we'll juice it up 5%. Hopefully that won't heat up the battery too much. Either way, it's going to be cold, so cold, and I'm going to let the car sit for so long that they're going to be totally heat soaked. Looks like a Nero EV is just leaving charging actually, or they're switching spots. I wonder if they're having issues. I don't know. I'm actually going to pull around to the back side of the Chatamo, which is near where these cars are idling. Always the big icy patch here. And I don't know what's going on here, but yes, this is the spot I want to be in, and I can reach the Chatamo across, and this is ultimately where we're going to leave the car. So let's pull it all the way forwards. So there we go, all the way up. Didn't sound like we scraped. Very bad efficiency, 2.7 miles per kilowatt hour, and I drove completely normally. So let's not delay too much. I'm going to shut the car off. We're going to get it going, plug it in, get it up to 20%, and then we'll be off. Oh no, it looks like both the Nero and the Polestar are having issues. Let's take a look over here and see if this one's going to go. The old ABB units typically are a bit better in cold weather than maybe the new ones, but we only need a few minutes. But definitely faulting out on those units over there. Definitely juicing for sure. So we know this unit works. What I might do is let these guys charge on this one. I can always come back later and juice that up some more. And both issues, both chargers still having issues. I think what we'll do is we'll just leave the Leaf. These guys can plug in, at least use the ABB to get down the road. And no, that one seems to be trying to connect. Who knows? Oh, it looks like the Nero got going, but the Polestar still not going yet. Come on, Polestar, you can charge. Ah, bummer. All right, let's unplug the Leaf. All right, here we are in the Tesla. I got it on high. My ears are freezing. The Tesla says 6 degrees, but it's actually, the Leaf said 1, the Polestar said -1. Polestar was a viewer, actually, really cool guy. And none of the new EA units work at all in this cold. I'm just posting on Twitter about it, of course. But just the lowly old ABB unit's the only one working. So that's going to be problematic if the new ones are not cold weather tested, which is what it seems like to me. The entire string of 3, we tried all 3 on 2 different cars, and it won't charge at all. I'm going to bring the Model S here probably tonight or tomorrow night and see if I can get it going, because I'm going to get here with a hot battery and really try and stress the chargers in the cold. But holy crap, can you believe that brand new chargers are really screwing up this bad? I mean, and it's snowing right now, so Polestar's going there at 26%. The Nero's just sitting on the sorry, your charging sessions failed screen. There's nothing that guy can do.
And I bet he's just talking to EA, he's telling them.
He didn't even realize he could keep his climate control running when he was charging. I'm like, dude, don't freeze. Like, it's not going to hurt the car. Keep the heat on. Wow, what a disaster. I hate to keep saying it, but we were with the Alpitronic units in northern Finland. They worked great.
Yeah,
just
no problem.
Sublime. And here,
and it's not even
trash.
It's cold, but it's not even that cold. It's not like abnormally cold yet.
It's like 0 degrees Fahrenheit is very common. When we're getting down to -20, that's a cold spike. But they have to put these chargers in Minnesota. New Kona Electric right there.
Yeah.
They just actually redesigned that car for next year. It looked awesome.
Yeah, I saw that. That looked good.
So, yeah, let's go back home. We'll shuttle the other Leaf down. Holy smokes, what a total crap show here.
Per usual.
Per usual. Hate to say it, but also kind of not hating to say it. EVgo really needs to put in a nationwide network, and we'd just be done with all this mess.
Is EVgo any better, though?
Yeah, they buy Delta units, which are pretty reliable.
Okay.
What's funny is we were actually driving at the EA charger. We didn't have the Colt Snowflake. Now we have the Colt Snowflake. Alyssa just ran up to grab the keys to the Leaf over there, and wow, pretty good efficiency on that little drive. 368 watt-hour per mile. Not too bad. Definitely have seen worse in this car, especially with the heater ripping. So I'll take the Leaf over so she can take the nice warm Tesla. Let's do it. Okay, it doesn't feel that cold in here. It got cold so fast, it's not so bad. Keys not detected. They're right here. There we go. And we're on. Heated seat on. 19 miles of range. What happens if I turn climate off? 24 miles of range. Oh my God. Can we get there? Do we have enough range to make it there? Battery is in the cold. We have to go headlights. Fog's off. Okay. Heated seat on. Heated steering wheel on. And the thing is, we might get there in the station. There's only one working charger. So I'm thinking maybe I should run over to the charging station here in town first, charge it up to get it to the EA station. This really doesn't have much range, and I think that's what I'm going to do because I really don't want to risk it in this cold running out, especially on the highway. So let's just set the temperature to something reasonable. 72. The new Leaf has eco mode. This one does if I put it in drive. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Let's just go over to the Chatamo charger at the GMC dealer here in town. And then that'll be the best solution here. The Leaf says 0 degrees Fahrenheit. A little creaky on the front end there. Into eco mode, 21 miles. Let's just gently bring it on over there. And, yep, I don't think we'd make it to the EA charger. Well, the roads are starting to get snowy, so I really don't want to delay much. This car's not on snow tires. It is on all season, so it's not the end of the world. I may end up choosing to take back roads over to the charger, because if I just floor it real quick, yeah, pretty good traction. Traction control did kick on. This Leaf's got so much power. You just gotta, you gotta really control it there, traction control. It's a lot of vehicle here, but we got the heater going, barely. It's freezing cold. Come on, maybe I should take it out of eco mode. We get more heat going. I did notice in the new Leaf, when I floor it, it backs off climate control, and I think this might be doing the same thing. But yeah, we're going to leave the cars long enough, the charger, to fully cold soak, so I'm not too worried about battery temperatures getting too warm right now. And what we'll do is we'll just bring it over to the charger, charge it for 20-30 minutes, get it to EA, and we should be good to go. But we are dropping range so fast here, so I think it's a good idea that we go and juice it up pretty high to get it over to Electrify America. This is not the longest range car on the planet. It might actually be the least longest range car on the planet. But time to merge out into big boy traffic in the Leaf. Probably the coldest temperatures this car has ever seen. Let's go, full send. Burning rubber. I'm floored. Traction control's ripping. Nice. Some of you guys may recognize this intersection as the one where Michaela ran out of charge just over there, and then we parked over here. So wow, the snow is coming down so fast. I didn't actually expect the snow. I've just been looking at the temperatures, and I believe the snow actually doesn't help with cold. I think that helps with insulating and keeping things a bit warmer is my understanding. Not sure. This is pretty light, fluffy snow, though. We normally don't get this type of consistency of snow here. But anyway, yeah, I got the heater ripping on this thing, and we've driven like 2 miles, 3 miles. Let's try the braking in this. Oh yeah, full ABS, all good. No one's behind us, of course. I wouldn't do that if there were people behind us. And yeah, we're just chugging range right now, using it all up as heat. The heater's working great in this thing. So yeah, we definitely need to charge it before we can get it over to EA. And the other Leaf's just cold soaking down there for the night. Totally fine. I have pre-activated the charger. This will also be a pretty good test to see in pretty similar conditions if the charge point units, these CPE 250s, if they have any problems like the new EA units. I just heard that cold start and I see a Tesla, and yep, wasn't Alyssa. I guess she's there waiting. So let's grab the Chatamo handle. Still relatively easy to maneuver. In we go. And now it says waiting for EV. I'm tempted to just leave the heat on in the Leaf so that we have a warm cabin when we go over to EA. If it lets me do that, I might just leave the car running with the heater blasting as we go to dinner and do whatever. This charger is so expensive. Last time I charged the Leaf here, it was over $1 per kilowatt hour, but it is the most convenient charger. I don't know if it will actually charge with the car on. And that's why it might say waiting for EV. Perhaps I need to shut it off. Turn off the lights. Okay, don't know what that's about. Still says waiting for EV. Normally it would say connecting. Perhaps I didn't get as good a connection as I wanted to. Let's go. There we go. Much better connection. So, not a fault of anything other than the connection. All right, let me reactivate the charger. And there we go. Much better. Oh, take a look at this. Big power right off the bat. I guess the battery pack, it got cold so fast it didn't cold soak. So 25 kilowatts at 33%. Not bad at all. This is going to take a while. We're going to leave this here. It's not going to be cheap, but we got to do it for the experiments. I'm going to hop in the toasty warm Tesla over there and we'll lock this up. I guess I won't leave the heater running. We left the Leaf charging and ooh, accident with airbags. Yeah, you could just, it's so funny. In North Carolina, you just put up a sign that says it could snow and then, it'd be middle of summer and people would crash right after it.
Yeah, everybody would be in the ditches.
But what's crazy, in Fort Collins, it's not that different, but you'd think everyone would have snow tires and would know what to do.
But Fort Collins is not populated by a lot of natives. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, we have a lot of transplants. Yeah, true. Very fair point. Back in the Model 3, we're going to go pick up the Leaf. Everything's frozen, but we may as well go into track mode. Drifto. Into reverse. Should we send it a little bit through here?
Why not?
May as well.
Are there studs on this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You can feel them. Actually, tons of traction. Holy crap.
Yeah. I would say, can we drift in studs?
Let's take the long way. Full set. Oh, yeah, baby. Full set.
It's your favorite time of the year.
That's right. We can be complete idiots in silence in electric cars. Wow, that's why I just love the Model 3. You just get in, hit a button, and big freaking skids. Look, big grip too with the studs. Holy smokes. Mm-hmm. Let's come on out here, a little bit of throttle. And yeah, the legals. Nice. All right, after a good dinner. Oh, we always go to that Thai place when we leave cars charging over here.
Yeah, either that or Indian.
Yeah, that or Indian. Man, getting some good snowfall accumulation. Look at this, $14 for 7 kilowatt hours. We're only getting 2 kilowatts at 81%. The Leaf is not loving top charging in the cold. So yeah, let's definitely not continue to keep paying for this. And let's go bring it down over to EA. Hopefully we have good enough tires on this thing. I mean, they look pretty meaty. They look not bad. Super slippery though. Come on, charge point. Stop charging. There we go. Yes. Love that this thing works in the cold. It is quite chilly. I should have left it like this. That's the Leaf trick so your charge port doesn't fill with snow. But I'm just a noob owner. Don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Let me clear off the headlights so we can actually see something. Oh, that'll just dust right off at 5 miles an hour anyway. And let's go. in the Leaf. Look at this. Even at 2 degrees Fahrenheit, my Leaf is predicting almost 50 miles of range. Let's kick that on, though. Oh, not anymore. Should still be enough to get us to EA with the heat on, though. So let's do that. Headlights on. Fogs on. Off we go.
Always impressed seeing this beautiful red rocket going down the road. It's just so beautiful and elegant, and the cosmetic damage on the side just really adds to it, I gotta say. And just so comfortable, and when you sit inside and you get to waft the air that it gives you, because it just has a certain smell. She's a beaut. And here are the current conditions of the weather. It is officially 0 degrees and creeping below, if not lower, and just kind of very fluffy snow, and like it's just floating away everywhere, but it's super slippery. I don't think Kyle has any traction whatsoever. Thankfully, I'm on studded tires, so I'm pretty a-okay, but it's still a little slidey, and I'm not sure if that's just how the car is built right now, or because I believe my e-tron has the same tires, and they're pretty rock solid and stuff like this, so I'm not sure. And I knew it. I knew he was gonna play around this roundabout. Ooh, it is slippery. He really does. He loves the snow. He loves to skid around in the snow.
And we are arriving to the EA station. This car does not like to turn. It's really actually not bad with acceleration and braking. For example, take a look, full throttle. I guess it's pretty bad. Yeah, it has... The tires are not great for this surface. This is like really icy, crusty snow. Even the Nokian studded tires were having a little bit of trouble because there's not a good ice layer underneath. So just rough conditions for sure. And it looks like, yeah, there's just that one person charging on that charger. I wonder if it's the old Nero dude, because he's pretty much fully charged. I bet it is. I think it's the same guy. Oh my God. And I see a tow truck over there, but picking up a CRV, not an electric car. Good thing the Leaf is still here, because I realized on the drive over, I left the keys in it. It's unlocked and the keys are just sitting in there. So I'm trying to think what's the best way to park them. I guess I'll just park them sort of side by side like this. Yeah, that's the same dude. He's still here. No way. Oh my God, that sucks. What a rough time. So into park. We should check the state of charges on both cars. I'll plug in my Leaf Spy here and see what this is at. Try and put that one at the same state of charge, and that'll be that. I think rather than charging them, although this guy might be done soon, I might just discharge whichever one is higher. I'm guessing it's the other car. I think maybe we're higher on this. I really don't know. But looking forward to this test. -2 degrees out right now. So that Leaf is currently at about 19% state of charge. And this one is at 25.3% state of charge. This, I believe, is on the full battery pack. This is user displayed. And since we're using user displayed on that Leaf, I think we'll go there. Outside temp -1.3. Yep, tire pressure's low. Battery pack, chilly. So, yeah, let's see what other kind of data we can have here. Nice spread. Outside temp blue, really cold. Battery temperature 45, minimum 33.5. I really want to see this thing cold soak. Yeah, so actually it's showing state of charge at 38.5%. Maybe that is the number we should use here. So I'm thinking maybe I should charge that one up to 38%. I think that's actually what we'll do. The Nero should be done soon. I know he's top charging, but it's always a little bit annoying. There's one charger. I'm thinking as soon as he's done, I'll plug that in, give it another 10%, give it up to actually 20%, I guess. We'll get that one up to 38%, and I think that'll be pretty good. So let's do that. That's the best way to ensure proper testing. And I might leave these here all day tomorrow and do the test the following day. I don't know, but I'm going to do a deep freeze on them. So the Nero, I think, is going to go all the way up to 100%. The supercharger is only 3 miles away. Because we have to keep shuffling cars around, we actually do need to charge this up a little bit.
I put it on auto.
Tesla windshield wipers suck balls. Technical term.
Oh.
really awful. Holy crap, turn off. Okay, what the heck?
It did good until there was ice stuck to the windshield.
Anyway, I think I-25 is just a parking lot. So we're going to take back roads over to the supercharger, juice this up a little bit, and yeah, I'd rather charge it earlier and give it more time to cool off. So we're just preconditioning so we can do a quick zap, and then I'm going to let this thing deep freeze, maybe even for a couple days, like the Leafs. I don't know. I really want to do some real cold weather testing.
No, not my
There's
voice.
so much traction in this car compared to the Leaf. These Nokian winter tires are just insane. Look at this, just full traction everywhere. Wow.
They're a little slippery for me at times, though. Do you think that might be because of how it's built right now?
What's built?
With the sway bars and all that.
Well,
stuff?
the car's going to feel generally pretty loose, yeah, because of the suspension.
Okay.
Plus, you really want to get some movement on to dig the tires into the snow and ice a little bit, in my impression. Are you having some trouble over there?
I'm trying to put on my seatbelt and film at the same time. It's not easy.
Seatbelt? We're skidding.
No, but no.
Full send. What do you need seatbelts for? Here we go. Full beans. That's full throttle, full skids, full brakes. You buckled up yet?
No, I'm holding on to my rice and the phone.
All right, buckle up. And here we are rolling up to the Tesla supercharger. How much you want to bet all of them are online and working? 10 stalls, 6 available. Only 1 car here. Huh, nope, 2 cars here. So there's 2 unavailable. What? Someone call Elon. Oh wait, no, there's 3 cars here.
That car is just
Oh, real
buried.
covered in snow.
Yeah.
And this guy did a great job backing in his Model 3 over here. Oh, and there's the broken one. So 1 down out of 8. Okay. I think we can forgive that one. Let's
There's
not
still
share
8 of
any
them.
stalls.
So many.
Yep, well, let's just get a little bit of juice into this. I'll charge it up to, I think, 50% state of charge. Maybe 60, because I kind of want to leave it at 40% overnight. Somewhere around there. And we are just charging perfectly. Why is that so hard?
I don't know.
This is like just plugged in. I will say the cables are really stiff in the cold. I forgot that. This thing did not want to even bend. It's just stuck in its loop. But yeah, you just get into the port and gives you juice. It's great. We are charged up to 50% state of charge, and Colton just called and said he's actually leaving his detail shop, which is right down the road. So rather than going back and forth and leaving this here later, what we're actually gonna do is just ride home with Colton. So we're gonna leave this at the supercharger. We're gonna leave the Leafs at the EA station. And I'm gonna park this probably just a couple spots over from there, or I'll just park it right over here or something like that, and then pull it around in the morning. So let's unplug now, and we'll drive this over to EA, get the Leaf plugged in. Hopefully the Nero's done now, and then we're gonna just let this sit and let everything deep freeze tonight. Oh, this is straight ice. And the Model S was like trying to turn so hard. Look at this. You just need good tires and you can turn wherever you want. And you can accelerate pretty hard too. It's all about the winter tires. Have your car properly equipped. Big smiles. We have the heater blasting. The guy in the Nero is still charging 100 and something minutes into his session. He's at 96%, so it can't be much longer now. I just need to put another 20% into that Leaf. Colton should be arriving soon, and then we can go on to more testing. He has arrived on Nokian. We should do a studded versus non-studded situation here. This guy has been charging the Nero for like 100 and something minutes.
What's it at?
97% now, I think. So not much longer. I think he's a Lyft driver and he wants a full charge.
Fun.
Yeah, but as soon as that thing completes, if he's asleep, I'm waking him up. He's just sleeping in it, yeah. So we got the leaves here, and yeah, thanks for picking us up.
Sure thing. It was a lot worse at the shop.
Oh, really?
I swear we have like 6 or 7 inches over there.
Oh, wow. And I heard no snow in Denver yet.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. But also, I just saw a video of our Wellington to Cheyenne loop that we do.
Close.
Completely closed, white out, no one's moving.
Yep.
So maybe no efficiency testing tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
Looks about like that.
Yeah, but I can do all the cool charging stuff in the cold. It's cold. And now that car is done charging, and we are just waiting here. and there's no one in sight. Maybe he went into Target? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna unplug him because I gotta charge up the Leaf, and he's fully charged. He came all the way up. It's at 100.
Said?
Right, so the Leaf's at 20% right now. It's actually doing 45 kilowatts. It hasn't gotten super cold yet. So we're gonna charge that to 36% state of charge, I think.
Okay.
So only another 15%, shouldn't be long. And then we're gonna drop the Model 3 at the supercharger.
Okay.
And then we go home.
Okay.
And then I gotta go do Rivian stuff.
Sweet.
But I don't know if I can if the highway's closed north of Wellington. But we will see.
It's been closed for like 2 hours too.
Damn, we're gonna take back roads. We avoided I-25 coming over here.
I will not get on I-25.
Can this guy not get his car started? What's going on over here?
I think he's just hanging out.
Okay.
Just chilling.
Okay, I think I stopped the charging session. No, it's at 39%. Stop. Okay, so we're at 1% higher than the other Leaf, but we'll take it. All right, so now we're gonna leave you here as soon as it lets me pull this thing out of the I don't know where are the dang keys to it in my pocket. And we're gonna let these things sit overnight. Wow, it's so windy that one got kind of brushed off there. Come on, there we go. Okay, someone's honking at me, probably Alyssa. The cable won't spin around. Get in. Gosh, these cables in the cold, even the supercharger cables in the cold wouldn't bend. Not much you can do there. Okay. Good night, Leaves. Freeze. Wow, light up badge on the front. I don't know who has the keys to the other Leaf. Not even worth locking it. A real range estimate? Hold on.
ID4, 71%, 88 miles.
Well, here I am leaving the Model 3 at 40-ish% state of charge, exactly where I wanted it to be. It's at 41, that's totally fine. We're gonna let this thing cold soak after a bit of skids and some fun. It is, 9 p.m. we're leaving it, so we're just gonna leave it here at the supercharger and just may have done a couple little artwork pieces on the ground there, but all is looking good. And yeah, so we'll leave this here too. Rental Model 3s charging up. And we'll ride back with Colton. Nothing to see here, officer. You don't know which one of us did all that. All right, goodbye, Model 3 Performance. Do we have everything we need out of there, Alyssa?
I got the keys.
-4 degrees Fahrenheit.
You have the keys.
Heat pump car, totally different heating behavior. We should do a little comparison, I think.
Did you get the keys out of the Boom Beef?
Yes.
Okay.
I have those.
Okay.
So, all right, let's go home. Big thanks to Colton for driving us. And crashes right into the Model S. Wouldn't that be a good end of the video? It is so funny to listen to those things just rip. We got quite a bit of snow here. It looks like the Rivian's good. I'm gonna start preconditioning it. And I'm gonna shoot a snow mode video since the roads are covered in snow and this just got snow mode. The dogs are excited. So there you go. That's prepping for the cold weather. Cold is here. Vlog is over. Stay tuned for all the tests on out-of-spec reviews. And we'll let you say hello to the dogs. Hello! There's snow! Yes, it's cold. Go back inside. Uh-oh, what happened? What is it? Did they poop in the house? Oh, come on!